Good morning, Belen. I'm Frankie Blanco.
And I'm Marcos Elos. Welcome to this edition for WBLN for today, January 18, 2017. Last night, the Saladrigas Gallery opened its first exhibition called S.H.I.E.L.D. The show is by alumnus coach Victor Arrieta. The pictures represent over 20 years of photography, from landscapes to iconic moments to breathtaking views.
It's a very humbling experience to have some of your work here at the school, where we have so many nice people and students, and we're able to feature all of them here at the art gallery. I'm very thankful for the school administration and my boss, Carlos Joaquin, who allows me to take all these pictures. And the presentations were all made by Luis Gonzalez and Raul and Mrs. Leonés and Mrs. San Juan, who put together the whole show, and it came out very, very beautiful. It's very humbling to be here today.
Andres Dones, an 11th grade student, has been working tirelessly for the past 3 years in creating a documentary titled Project S.H.I.E.L.D, which stands for Siblings Help Inform Everybody About Living with Disabilities. On January 13th, his finished work was presented to the middle school and the families who are featured in the film. Andres has a brother with special needs and has seen firsthand the difficulties his brother encounters. As a true man for others, Andres hopes is that this documentary not only shed light to the daily struggles of families with a special need child, but causes all to treat them with tremendous compassion and love.
I've been working on Project S.H.I.E.L.D for about 3 years, and it was an amazing experience to finally premiere it in front of the school last Friday. It was really a touching experience to see the families watching it for the first time and to watch how they reacted, and I hope to show it soon to the high school. My plans for the future of the project are to take it to other schools around Miami and to really make it a force for change that will change the lives of kids with disabilities.
If we've learned anything from the election, it's that Donald Trump is no stranger to controversy. And over the weekend, the president-elect embarked on verbal and Twitter wars on several fronts, including a spat with the civil rights icon ahead of today's Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Donald Trump entered his inauguration week feuding with a mix of high-profile figures, among them civil rights icon Congressman John Lewis. Lewis's controversial comment from an NBC interview on Friday provoking this Twitter response from the president-elect, calling him all talk, 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 no action or results. Trump's response drew swift backlash. The president-elect also intensified his battle with the U.S. intelligence community, questioning whether the outgoing CIA director himself leaked unsubstantiated personal and financial information that could be damaging to Trump. Even some in Trump's own party find themselves at odds with comments from the president-elect on repealing Obamacare, telling the Washington Post, "We're going to have insurance for everybody. How he'll pay for it, that remains unclear." Trump says he won't go into further detail on replacement until his pick for Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price is confirmed. New ethics concerns could create uphill battle for Price after it was revealed the purchased shares in a medical device manufacturer days before introducing legislation that would have directly benefited the company.
Russian President Vladimir Putin made clear Tuesday he was familiar with some of the unsubstantiated allegations about Donald Trump in a dossier prepared by former British intelligence agent. The dossier was published in full by BuzzFeed a week ago. As CNN previously reported, President-elect Trump and President Obama were told about the dossier by senior intelligence officials, who warned Russia may have gathered compromising material on the president-elect. From Istanbul, the government says suspects in the Reina nightclub attack on New Year's has confessed to the attack. Officials have identified him as Abdulgadir Masharipov from Uzbekistan. They also say the attack was based on ISIS and that 4 other people were detained along with the suspect.
On January 14th, the chess team competed in the South Florida Scholastic Regional Championship, which was hosted at Franklin Academy Lower School in Pembroke Pines. Belen won the first place team trophy in the K-12 under 1100 division with a team score of 12 points. Freshman Andrew Caldwell won the first place individual trophy with 4 wins. Senior Chris Caballero won the third place individual trophy with 3.5 wins. Sophomore Brandon Villa won the fourth place individual trophy with 2.5 wins. Also contributing to the team performance in this division were sophomores Carlos Ariza and freshman Luke Swistak with 2 wins. 3 Wolverines competed as Belen's lone representative in a division junior. Justin Izquierdo won 3 games in the very difficult K-12 Open Division. Justin won the 9th place trophy in the division. 7th grader Cesar Lago won the 2.5 games in the K Open Division. 6th grader Jonathan Gala won 1.5 games in the K8 under 1,000 division. The History Club earned impressive victories as 3 of its teams finished in the finals and semifinals at the Winter Nationals of the History Bowl. The competition took place at Ransom Everglades School in Coconut Grove. The team continues to improve and win. By finishing so high in these regional contests, we secure more slots for the U.S. Nationals this April in Washington, D.C., said club moderator Octavio Ramos. This weekend, Key Club's Project Unify participated in the Special Olympics basketball tournament. The basketball team is sponsored by Belen and are called the Wolfpack. Although they didn't win the match, the team looks to go to states in early February.
So this weekend, the Belen Jesuit Wolfpack had their first competition at the Area 11 basketball games here in Miami. And even though we played a superior opponent in terms of division level, we played admirably. And even though we lost, we're hoping to make it to states and hopefully advance to the big house in Tavares, Florida.
If you would like to get involved, please see Javier Guerrero or Mr. Calderon. Now stick around as we bring you weather and sports after these messages.
What's up, guys? It's looking like another great day here in Miami. Nothing really going on the map right now, but always check it out throughout the day to see if anything happens. Let's take a look at your highs and lows for today. Today, we'll have a high of 79, a low of 63, relative humidity at 67%. Winds coming in at the southeast at 8 miles per hour, and only a 10% chance of rain. Let's take a look at the next 3 days. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's going to look like a great weekend, with highs in the mid to high 70s and lows in the mid 60s and low 70s. Only a 10% chance throughout the 3 days. So it'd be a good day to go to the beach or whatever. Just hang out with your friends. That's all for your forecast. Now let's bounce it on the sports.
Thank you, Carter. Last Friday night at the Watsco Center on the campus of the University of Miami, the junior varsity basketball team defeated Christopher Columbus High School by the score of 57-48. The team was led by Daniel Suedo with a season-high 27 points. Also contributing to the win was Andre Raj with 8 points, and Joaquin Novoa and Mario Cobo with 7 points each.
Really proud of the way the guys played today. We played very good defense. We moved the ball around offensively. I think that was one of the keys to the win. We were able to kill some time off the clock when we had the lead. We shot well from the outside, but especially in the defensive end, I thought our guys were tenacious. We accomplished all the goals that we wanted, all the things that we have talked about before the game. And it was a great team win. Everybody chipped in, and this is always a tough game to play here at the University of Miami, so really proud of the guys. They gave it one heck of an effort on both ends of the court, offense and defense.
The varsity team also beat Christopher Columbus by the score of 48-42. The team was led by Marcos with 13 points and JC Carrillo, who had a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds. The JV and varsity basketball teams have home games versus Miami Sunset Senior High School at 6 and 7:30 p.m. tonight. The middle school blue and gold basketball teams have away games today at 3 and 4:30 versus Westminster Christian High School. The varsity soccer team has a home game today versus Immaculate LaSalle High School. And lastly, the 6th grade baseball team has a home game today at 3:45 versus St. Brendan Elementary School. In football, it turned out to be a great weekend with some thrilling action going on in the playoffs. The highlight of the weekend was Green Bay Packers playing against the Dallas Cowboys. Aaron Rodgers was surgical picking apart the Cowboys' D. including a late-game drive to put Mason Crosby in range for a 50-yard field goal. The Packs will play the Falcons next week in the NFC Championship. Speaking of the Falcons, Matty Ice Ryan was efficient and proved to be worthy of his likely MVP-type season, throwing it for over 340 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also contributing to the Falcons' hot offense was Devontae Freeman and Kevin Coleman, who were solid on the ground. And lastly, the Steelers won a tough road matchup against the Chiefs. This game was all defense, with the Steelers winning 18-16. The Steelers will now face off against their old rival, the Patriots, on Sunday on the road. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Ricky. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Frankie Blanco.
And I'm Marcos Delos. And from everyone here at WN, have a great day and stay golden, Wolverines.